back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to ice a cake, but without using a crumb coat. I have learned previously how to ice up a cake using crumb coat, and all crumb coat is just doing a thin layer, ice it around to give you a base, and then going back again later and then re-icing it. But personally I think it's like a waste of time, just because like when I have a whole bunch of cakes I have to do it like one day, it gets too much. So we do have a new camera, so we get double views today. Anyways, so all I've done so far is bake off my cake. I baked off 2 of these, and then once it comes out of the oven, cut off the top, and then I just cut right through the center, and then I just stack it, and that's just all we have so far. So we have our icing here. It's like about like half a bowl, maybe like a little bit less, more, I don't know. This is like about how much I know we're gonna need. I have my icing bag. It has white in it because that's what I use for the filling, but it's okay because it's just gonna mix up and it's gonna be fine. We still have some icing in there, so obviously this bag is a little obsessive. You don't need a bag this big, you can buy a smaller bag, but I always buy my bags larger than what I need, and I can like cut it down as I go. Or you can always just buy the reusable bags. I also have those, but today we're just using this because yeah. Anyways, you're always gonna start out with the top. And I have my angled spatula. And just smooth it out along the top. And if you guys wonder why I do 4 layers of cake, I know other people like they don't do that. Mostly they just do like 2 layers, like without cutting it. It's just the way we did it at Carlos, and I'm just used to that. So, and I really like really tall cakes. I don't know, it's just me. But I know a lot of people don't like the extra icing, so just do whatever you want. Just like, it's up to you. There's other people that like really love icing. They're like, can I just get extra icing? I'm just like, okay, you know. Refill our bag. If you guys are wondering how to refill a bag, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that don't know how to refill bags, and then the whole thing is just like all like crusty and gross. So when you want to refill an icing bag, you just pull it down, and the bottom of it is like about right under my hand, and then take it, scoop it, push it down, scoop it again, and the only thing that's really getting dirty is just like this little rim right here. Other than that, nothing else should be getting dirty. Other people I've watched, everything gets dirty along the way, but if you know what you're doing, and everything should just stay clean. Okay, and everything always has like a little air bubble right here, so just pop that up. And that is how you refill a bag. And then we're just gonna carry on. So I always just go up and down, but you can obviously like go like side to side if you want. It's up to you. But I like going up and down. A little crumb. Okay. So next, I always just take my spatula, and for some reason I always just like go over the cake, and then I start about here, and then I just work on the bottom. And then I just work to the middle, and any like extra icing I'm just like pushing upwards, not like pushing out or yeah. because you're gonna have extra, and just keep pushing it up. If you notice any crumbs getting in it, just like scrape it outwards, because you don't want the crumbs, obviously. But sometimes your cake gets like kind of crummy. Like this one. And then for the top rim, I'm just gonna go back around the top. Okay. And then if you see, I've made it taller than what I actually need. You want that lip, so when you go back over it with your cake scraper later, then it'll be a lot easier. So now I'm just going over the top. Now I'm just smearing out any uneven areas that I notice. And now I have the base of everything pretty straight. And we're gonna go over with our cake scraper. So I got this one at, I believe, Hobby Lobby, or you can just order them on Amazon. It's really just up to you. Get the little crumbs out, like one on the board. Okay, so what I always do is I start, put my left hand, because I'm right-handed, over here at 3 o'clock. And then with my cake scraper, I also have it at 3 o'clock. And we're just gonna go all the way around. And then I end at 12 o'clock. And just scrape it off. And then anything that you see like here with the little, like where it's missing icing, you're just gonna go back and actually just fill that in back with just more icing. It's easier just to do it that way rather than having to like scrape more off along the way. So just go back and fill it and then smooth it back out with your cake scraper. And I'm just gonna go along the top. And it's looking pretty straight. I always just like come down here to like make sure like at eye level if it's actually straight. And if you go like this, hold it straight, minus the fuzz. Okay, then you can actually see if it's like going straight, because sometimes like your cake will be like this way or this way. Make sure it's straight. We're gonna get a little bit of water on our towel, and then it'll be a lot easier to go back and scrape it again, so I will be right back. Okay, so with our clean towel, just like go over and make sure there's like no icing on it or anything. I feel like that's like one major thing. Then you're just gonna go back over it again. And now I'm just like pressing like really lightly. For the final one. Now I know you guys are asking, how do I get like a straight flat top? That is with my spatula, this angled spatula. So I start, let me like move this so I can give you guys a better angle. So I'm actually going to angle my spatula and I'm just gonna go straight across. And then just scrape the excess on my little scraper. So then just straight across. I'm just gonna go all the way around. And it's okay if you have like these little like bubbles, like where like it didn't like stick all the way. We'll go back and we're gonna fix that. And then I always just add like a little bit extra, just like to make it sticky again. And then fill it in. Okay, this is another point where like I always like go back and I like wipe it off every time I like swipe it. So make sure it's clean. Okay, so I always start at, this is, I guess like 11, like 10, 11, okay, we'll say like 11. 11 o'clock, and just pull straight towards you. And then turn the turntable and then pull again. You have to make sure that you're holding it straight, because if you hold it like, I've seen like some people where they go like backwards and then it just doesn't, it just turns out like really wonky. Okay, now that I have all my little scrapes, this is when I actually like go back around one time, and it's just gonna be like around like the sides. Because sometimes like you see all the little scrapes in the center where it like comes together and it's a little bit uneven, but if you just go around the side, then all of those go away. And I'm just barely putting like any pressure. So during that part, you just want to make sure like really light. And when you're going around for the first time, you can obviously put like a little bit more pressure. And I feel like that's really it, just like learning about how much pressure like to apply. Okay, and then we're just gonna clean up our board, because the last thing I want is just a dirty board, because it just really bothers me. So with my cake scraper, we will start at the corner, and I just go around the cake and just scrape it off. And then to make sure that we didn't miss anything, that's when I just go back and then just wipe it. And there we go, now we have a 6-inch cake that we have iced up without using a crumb coat. Saves a whole bunch of time if you guys learn how to ice up a cake like this. Obviously you don't have to just learn my way. If your way is just working out for you, then just go on right ahead and just like keep doing what you're doing, because everyone's just gonna ice up a cake different. I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like and a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to see this cake when it's fully complete, I will put a link down below, and we will see you next time.